All right. What is this? What am I hearing right now? This is another vlog? This isn't Greg and Craig? What the fuck is this? Well, boys and girls, you are listening to the beautiful voice of... And this is the pilot episode of the PotCast, my personal podcast where I'm just going to be talking shit into this Blue Yeti Pro microphone for about 15 to 30 minutes. So strap in and strap on because this shit's going to be, it's going to be something. So yeah, hello everyone. Some of you might know me from my YouTube channel, which is blowing up right now. Thank you guys. And some of you guys might not even know me, complete fucking strangers. And that's totally okay. That is very okay. Because, well, you don't have to know me. I'm not famous. I'm a fucking nobody. I work at McDonald's, and I come home and I do this. Well, now I'm starting to do this. By the way, I guess I should get this out of the way. The sound you're about to hear right now, yeah, that sound, that is my lawn chair, because I don't have a desk. I'm sitting on a lawn chair. I might as well just get it all on the table right now, that I am sitting on a lawn chair, and I am completely nervous. And I don't know why. I mean, I already talked to myself. Me personally, I don't think talking to yourself is crazy. The only way talking to yourself can be crazy is if, like, you're like, oh, hi, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. I could eat. Could you eat? Yeah, I'm pretty starving. That, in my opinion, is like, you're a fucking psychopath. Get away from me. You smell like onions or something. But anyways, I talk to myself on a daily basis, but it's mostly just like keep up because sometimes my own thoughts can't really handle. They have to just go everywhere and be everywhere. So talking to yourself helps. And now that I'm doing it in front of a microphone where like people can listen to and enjoy, it's gonna be splendid. And we're at 2 minutes already. Hope you guys are having fun. Jesus. What can we talk about? Actually, what the fuck was that? I actually have a lot to talk about. I have a lot to discuss today. But I'd rather get into the introduction of myself and what I do. Basically, I do fucking nothing. I don't have any... Well, I write from time to time, but literally besides that, I graduated high school and I've been in 2 fast food jobs. One of them was Arby's and one of them was McDonald's. And we will talk about that in a later episode because those are already topics of themselves that I don't really want to dig into in the first episode. But yeah, I just work in fast food. I don't do anything crazy. I never been to college. I hardly went to high school or middle school. That's a lie. I was a good student in high school. I was just mostly annoying. All right. If you're annoying, if you're in high school right now and you're considered annoying, fucking own it. Fucking own it. Because guess what? You're unique, right? And your quote unquote annoyingness just shows how unique and special and just bold and not fucking caring you are. By the way, hope you guys like because I'm going to be saying that a lot, and I'm hardly going to edit this, so strap on. Jesus, can you guys tell I'm nervous? Anyways, yeah, so I just work. I never really went to college. I work, I come home, and I write. I be to myself with my loving family, and yeah, that's about it. I wake up and I work. So that's me. My favorite color is navy blue. I enjoy mostly finger foods, like wings, burritos, sandwiches. Now at this point, this is just turning into a fucking eHarmony profile. We're gonna move on. That's me. I'm boring. Anyways, the first thing that I wanted to talk about today was I got assaulted by a homeless person. What the fuck? It's not that crazy. So just to give you guys some backstory, I walk to and from work. Or I used to. I used to walk to and from work ever since I got my first job when I was 18. I was walking to and from work because my jobs were close. And fucking, why do I need a car when A, I'm not visiting my friends. Fuck my friends. And B, my work is like 20, 30 minutes away. 10 minutes by car. So fuck it, I'll just walk, And I did that for a long time. Literally to and from work, I would walk. If I'm opening, I'm on the streets at 7 o'clock walking. If it's nighttime and I'm closing, I'm on the streets at 2 o'clock at night walking. That's just how it is. That's just how I am. I'm very old school. I go to bed at around 9 o'clock and have someone change my diaper because I'm also 90. So yeah, I just walk to and from work a lot. And I actually really enjoyed it. I love the outdoors. I love listening to my tunes and my music, all that good shiz. And, it was great. But then, tragically, I actually have this date, and hang on, I'm checking my phone right now. This wasn't really recent. Today actually marks the 1 month anniversary. I think that would actually be pretty crazy. Hang on, I'm checking right. Yeah, well, 2 days from now would be the 1 month anniversary when this happened. So I was walking. This was July 15th, right? 2021. Why did I say the date? Yeah, 1997. No, it was July 2021. Jesus. July 15th, 2021. And I was working a 7 to 1. So, just me cruising, walking down, and I'm crossing by Chevron. And if you don't know what Chevron is, it's the gas station. Fun fact for you. So I was walking by Chevron, and at the crosswalk, on the opposite side of the crosswalk, is a random homeless dude that looks remarkably like Ryan Dunn from Jackass. The whole attire, too, like dirty face, fucking ugly ass, blonde, dirty beard, and raggedy ass clothes. Probably a needle still inside of his foot or arm. Like, this man was the literal, like, you can open up a dictionary, and what's a homeless person? Oh, that's just a picture. Because, guess what? He was a homeless person. He was fucking terrifying. So, anyways, I'm standing there, and I see him, and I'm like, fucking nothing. It's not like I deal with homeless people on a daily basis, but I've been around homeless people, so, like, I'm pretty sure this person will probably be the same way. But, turns out, no, he for some reason, he knew of me, and he was like, you know what, fuck that kid. So, I'm walking across the street, and you know how sometimes when you're walking parallel, and someone is walking in front of you, and you kind of like, okay, you either move right or left, like you mark your path. So I that's what I did. Walking. Keep in mind, this is like 7, no, not 7. It's like 6:20 in the morning, so the streets are kind of full. People want to get to the site, get to their jobs, get to the office, whatever. So I'm walking, and I go to the left. Like, okay, I go left, you go right, bada bing, bada boom. He immediately gets on the left side. And I'm like, okay, so you want the left side? I'll just go right. And as I'm thinking this, I'm walking at the same time. So I'm like, oh, okay, you blah, blah, blah. And then he gets to the side of me. He fucking grabs my right arm. Full force grabs my right arm. Scares the shit out of me. I'm looking at him, and he aims his fist in my face. Like, yo, dude, I'm crazy, and I'm coked out. Stay away from me. And I'm just fucking... Exactly that silence. I was shocked. I was thrown off. And everyone else outside was like honking their horns. A lady actually pulled on her window and started screaming like, hey, get the fuck off of him! And the homeless dude was just like, chilling. Like, he assaulted me and just carried on his merry way. He went right up the street, probably went for his other hit or hang out with other homeless people in the community. But it was fucking crazy. So that happened, and I'm still shocked. Like, I'm like, did that actually happen? I'm fucking scared. I'm shaking. I'm on the verge of a panic attack, and I didn't know what to do, so I just continued walking to work. I told my mom this part, and she's like, why didn't you just walk home? And I was like, that's a really good question. And I just, by the way, voice crack, ayo, enjoy. And my mom was like, why didn't you just walk home? And I was like, that's actually a really good answer, but I wanted to work. So, and I honestly thought, so I'm walking to work, and I honestly thought I got over it. Like, I just fucking shrugged it off. Tried to think it was nothing. And then he fucking, it just latched onto me, and it still, to this day, it doesn't fucking scare me, but to this day, I still think about it. And now I think about it in a comedic sense. But back then, I was shaking. I got to work, and I was like all over the place. I was a fucking wreck. I cried in the bathroom, which I usually do. Another voice crack. This is so good. Anyways, I cried in the bathroom when I got there. And everyone was just so shocked and so sympathetic. And I felt really warm. I felt really comfortable. They very graciously let me work only 2 hours because I went home and I took a nap. And I also bragged about it on Snapchat because, the homeless people, they don't shower. And I took a shower. But it was just scary, dude. Literally never in my 2 years, to and from work, night and opening, I have never ever been assaulted by a homeless person. I didn't even have that kind of intense interaction with a homeless person before. It fucking scared me. And from that point on, I've never walked to work since. I've been catching rides. I've been catching lifts. And to be honest, I kind of miss it. Mainly because I like to listen to my music, and I enjoy the outdoors. I'm from Hawaii. Which, by the way, I'm going to say this right now because you'd be fucking surprised. No, Hawaiians do not live in grass huts, okay? We have buildings, we have cities, we have an economy, okay? We're not splitting coconuts with wooden hammers like back then, all right? You'd be surprised, all right? When I first moved here to Washington when I was 15, everyone in high school pretty much asked me, oh my God, Hawaii, is that like, you guys live in grass huts? Do you guys actually hula? Wait, is it Hawaii or Hawaii? Like, Jesus Christ, these fucking people. It's like, have you guys not picked up a book? Have you guys not paid attention at all? See, that's why I think we need a Hawaiian U.S. history. I had that at the high school I was going to go to if I did move. We had a Hawaiian history class. And I wish we had that in the mainland, because Hawaii's pretty fucking cool. Has its issues, has its problems, has its corruption. But it's still pretty fucking cool. Right? It's paradise. Everyone loves paradise. And, it just fucking sucks that people have that image of, like, the generic, typical TV stuff. Like, oh, we hula and, like, doo-doo-doo. Like, the Hawaiian hula music, whatever. My headphones broke. Hello. Hang on. Plugging it in. We're good. I'm not editing this. And we're good. I can hear myself again. By the way, I just want to preface this now. This podcast is probably not going to be professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be off the wall. I'm probably not going to do an intro song. It's just going to be this. It's just me on Audacity talking and venting about my day, about stories that I've been through, and etc., etc. So if you guys want professionalism, if you guys want something better, then I highly recommend going somewhere else because Anyways, that was when I got assaulted. Pretty fucking scary. I still think about it. And the homeless, man, like, they're fucking crazy. They can be crazy sometimes, and like, why? And don't get me wrong, like, if you served and you're homeless, that fucking sucks. And I'm sorry that you couldn't, in some way, capacity find work. That fucking sucks. But if you're, because I firmly believe this, that there is a group of, there's a minority of homeless people who are like, yeah, fuck it, I don't need this, I don't need that. I'm just gonna get high and live next to Radio Shack. Is Radio Shack still a thing? Yo, if Radio Shack is still a thing, then A, good on them, and B, they're probably hoarding money. They're probably money laundering from the fucking mob. Because what the hell is Radio Shack now? It's like you can get... Anyways. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the homeless. Fucking... Jesus. The homeless people are crazy. They're just crazy, and I know there's that small minority of homeless people that are just like, fuck it, I don't need a house. I don't need a financial support system. I don't need food, really. Like, I can just chill and be to myself. And that's fucking crazy, in my opinion. Like, how can you just accept that? Granted, you have your complications, you have your things. But if you're literally in that group of just like, I don't care anymore, fuck it. Then it's like, that honestly kind of, what's the word? It intrigues? Yeah, I guess it intrigues me. I'm like, I want to know your thought process and like what exactly happened for you to be this aggressive homeless person that you are. It's fucking crazy. And I never, don't get me wrong. I was born and raised in Kauai, right? Kauai had their homeless problems, but as a kid, till I was like 14, I never once witnessed that. And it was weird. It really was. But now, homeless people all over the place in Kauai. But, they have their territories. That's the thing with homeless people, right? They always have their territories. Anyways, the next thing I wanted to talk about, and if you follow me on Snapchat, you know this quite well. I live in an apartment. I live in the back of an apartment near, not necessarily the woods, but there's a bunch of fucking tall trees, like thick trees and all that stuff, separating us from the trailer park that's across. So, trees and shit are behind. And one day, I'm waking up to go to work, and my fucking stepdad charges in here. Like, Joe, you gotta get the fuck out of this room right now. Like, go, get. I'm like, first off, good morning, hello. Second, come again? What are we talking about? And he literally, he's looking out my window. And no bullshit, there is a fucking tree. Not like one of those super thick oak ones. Like, it's like in between branch and tree. It was like Tree Junior. Tree Junior, basically, was at a, I don't know my angles. I would say a good 45 to fucking all of us up angle to breaking down and slamming the entire complex, right? So my stepdad's freaking out. And I'm like, I go outside, and I'm like, it doesn't look that bad. And he starts wailing at me like, you fuck, like, no, it's bad. Like, I don't even think you can stay in the room. This looks dangerous. I gotta call the office, blah, blah, blah. And he did. He called the office. I'm not coming from a place of this is ridiculous. I don't know why you fucking did it. I'm coming from a place of like, yo, I woke up and this is, apparently I almost died. Because that's the vibe that he came in here with. Like, yo, thank God you're awake. Like, this tree would have came in and fucked everything up. But yeah, so there's this tree. This slanted, right? Hanging out, chilling. And it's just so fucking funny. We're calling the apartment people, right? On and off. Ringing up, blowing up their phone. On and off, on and off. Fucking this, fucking that. This fucking tree is gonna kill us. Can you guys hurry? Fix this, please. Not one message. Not one message, not one call back. Literally, the office has been emptied the entirety of the 4, 5, maybe even 6 days. And then, right, I come home Saturday, and there's one guy. There's one guy in the back with like a little cherry picker scissor, whatever the fuck you call it. And he's just casually chopping down a tree with the chainsaw, you know? It took him 30 seconds to do that. It took him 30 seconds to set up, chop the tree, bada bing, bada boom, gonna go home. You're fucking telling me that it took 30 seconds of work for fucking 5 days, 5, 6 days, just for 30 seconds of work. Oh my God. Our landlord, dude, our landlord was fucking stupid. And if I'm being honest, I don't even think we had a landlord at the time, which is probably why the office was empty. But fuck a landlord. He almost, I keep saying fuck, I gotta stop saying fuck. But he almost shitted on us with Mother Nature. And it was just fucking funny, man. And I think it was also like a week after the homeless assault. Like, I don't know. My stepdad thought the tree was thick enough that it was gonna literally come down, right, fall, and slice 3 stories of the complex, like, right in half. And I already knew right off the bat, like, no. That isn't gonna do that. It isn't gonna happen. Like, here I am, the fucking mathematician. Like, oh, it's at the trajectory and the wind speed. I was literally doing that. Like, oh, no, it's at this kind of angle. It's thin at the top, so it's just going to scrape, like, trying to sound fucking professional. When, honestly, I genuinely did not see the threat. I saw it was weird, and I kind of thought it was funny, but I genuinely did not see a threat. And he was just like, no, there's a threat. You might have to leave your room, but, you know, thank God the apartment people finally pulled their asses out of their asses and got this guy to fucking chop down a tree. And I'm not mad at the guy, you know, that's his job. Fucking do your thing. I'm just apartments, man. Apartments, they fucking suck. Yo, you guys ever checked out that video? There's a video on YouTube. I kind of watch it from time to time. It's mesmerizing. Of people in an apartment complex, they have a fucking nasty flood. Like, this water is fucking shooting. It's boiling hot water. Like, there's steam everywhere. Boiling hot water at the fucking janitor, the maintenance guy, where the fuck came to fix it, right? And it's just dumping. Just fucking going and going and poof, poof, poof. That's my water sound effect. It just keeps going, right? And the woman is like recording. Literally the entire place is flooded. Underwater at this point. Fucking Atlantis is in the goddamn living room. And it was just crazy. And I was reading the description, and apparently, like, it wasn't maintenance, obviously. The maintenance guy knew what he was doing, and he was, you know, at a certain point, you have to do what you think is undoable. You know, like, the maintenance guy, I knew that the maintenance guy knew that this was fucked. Like, I can't do anything about it. My landlord, the boss, is fucking stupid. I just gotta do what I can. And in the video, you see that. You clearly see that. And props to the guy. And props to the woman recording. Because there are people in the comments section that are like, oh my God, why didn't you help him? Blah, blah, blah. A, if she helped him and got hurt, that's a liability. B, record and have evidence. C, are you fucking stupid? Why would you? Because the maintenance guy has more information than me. And what? I'm supposed to be that asshole? And it's like, oh, no, you got it. Hang on, let me help. Let me do this. No, can you grab? Like, no, you fucking idiots. How about I record it, have evidence, have a log? And if some fucking bullshit happens, like I get sued or something, yeah, here's the evidence. Here's what happens. Suck your own dick back and forth. But anyways, I watched the video from time to time, and it fucking amazes me. And apparently, the landlord couldn't shut down the water. Because there was a complication beforehand, which led to the dramatic hot water flood. Which, I'm going to be honest, might be the name of this episode, Dramatic Hot Water Flood. No, I'm not. But I was reading the description, and the landlord said they couldn't shut off the water because they would charge you apparently every second, every hour that the water's fucking turn off. I'm like, what the? Who's your boss? Okay, so we shut down the water. We got to charge like an hourly rate because the water's pretty expensive, right? And it was just fucking stupid. And everyone, besides the assholes in the comments, everyone else was like, dude, good on you. You did a good thing for recording. Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sorry. I hope everything works out. And it was just, landlords, dude. You'll always, it's your house, but not really your house. Like, it's all of the landlord's house. You can't live here. You can't fucking bring a dog. You can't bring a cat. Which, by the way, why is that a thing? Why can't I bring my own pet into my own apartment, which I put down a security deposit for, and I'm going to be paying on a monthly basis? Why can't I have my own fucking dog? Honestly, I probably would never understand it. Someone in the comments, my own friends can come up to me, oh no, well, landlords in apartments, or this, and it has to be really tricky. No, I will fucking put my foot down. That's like, I'm really bad at analogies, so I'm not even going to try. But that fucking sucks. It's my place, and I can't have my dog. Like, joy to the world and all that is holy, apparently. I don't have a script. I pretty much just write down topics, and I go from there. Like, for example, our next topic is how I'm 21 minutes in and I haven't taken my fucking hit. This is a podcast, and I'm supposed to be smoking weed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first hit of the podcast, and I hope, this comes out well, and I hope that you guys can hear this. I am smoking motor breath. I'm a very indica smoker, which I guess I can talk about right after I take my hit, which is right now. Oh wait, that was, we're good. I'm not editing. Enjoy the pause. And enjoy the cough. Woo! That was good. Give me a minute. And we're good. Kind of, not really. Holy, that was a good hit. Anyways, really? Listen, Bong. I rip you every day. Why are you gonna make me cough like that in front of all these people? You're embarrassing me, Bong. You're embarrassing me. Anyways, motor breath. This is straight I'm smoking. I'm an indica smoker. 100%, 1000 indica smoker. Indica hybrid smoker only. I cannot do sativas, powerful sativas, any Jack Herrera's, Pineapple Express. Get the fuck out of my face. It's good, not for me. Because I had my first anxiety panic attack last year in May. And it was really only stress and just other family complicated shit that I will not get into. But we thought that smoking a lot of sativas was also a factor. So ever since then, I stopped. I've stopped smoking sativas. I'm only indica person. So you know that I'm just a chill. Anyways, yeah, indicas. Do you guys smoke? I hope I get a lot of smoking viewers because this would make this a lot more fun. Dude, if you smoke some weed. Smoke some weed right now, actually. Stop what you're doing. Stop your homework. Stop driving. If you're driving right now, stop. Fucking take a hit, dude. You deserve it. So yeah, I've been smoking marijuana for a solid couple years now. Ever since I was 17. 3 years I've been smoking marijuana. And it is of the typical smoke weed everyday variety. Like, I am all over the place. A hardcore abusive addict to marijuana, and that's okay. I'm okay with it for many reasons. One of them is because I understand my addiction and my abusiveness, if that's even a word, and I'm okay with it. You know, I'm not like fiending. You know, I'm not like at work like, oh my god, if I don't, I'm cold sweating. You know, like, oh my god, if I don't get my hit, I need, like, oh my god, I just need to go home. I need to fucking smoke. Like, that's not it. I'm also not emptying my bank account, not anymore at least. I'm not emptying my bank account for weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm much, much more controlled than 17, 18, 19-year-old me was. And I would honestly say even young, like early 20-year-old me. I made a lot of changes. I'm a change boy, you know? What the fuck was I talking about? Yo, this is... I'm forgetting shit already. So yeah, I've been smoking constantly since I was 17 because I just love marijuana. You know, I think there's nothing wrong with it. Unless you're like me and my lungs and my brain is dying because I'm abusive. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's from the earth. It's grown with water and soil. What the fuck? It's grown with water and sun, you know, all that shit. It's like it's a natural thing. It heals. Literally type in diseases that we can cure, not cure, but help with, and bada bing, bada boom. Fucking all your information right there. But, oh, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about, excuse me. I was talking about how much I changed. Because this podcast is about me. I'm going to be talking about myself. I just changed a lot. Dude, 17, 18-year-old Zen was fiending. Was like, because I didn't have a job. I didn't have a job until I was 18. So on those days, on the broke days, on the days when I was 17, just didn't have money, begging my parents to fucking anything really help me, please. And here we are. Like, here we are 3 years later. I'm a fucking avid smoker, you know? And of course my parents are like, dude, no. Like, the fuck? Like, they always supported me smoking because, you know, they would rather, if your parents are like this, then awesome. But my parents were like, yo, do whatever you want. Just please be safe. And if you're gonna fucking smoke, if you're gonna drink, if you're gonna blah, 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 then do it at home. Because you're safe here, we have food and water, and we have your family knows how to take care of you. Because if you go out and you get drunk, you get high with your fucking friends, and something happens, they don't know what to do. They won't know what to do. They're gonna be panicked, and you're gonna be in a worse position than you could not have been, you know? So that's my parents' thing. Like, the fuck, no, get a job. Like, that was it. And so, those days where I'm like cold sweating and shaking and like couldn't even eat dinner because I only ate when I was high. By the way, I'm starving. On those days, I'm like, I need something. I would go as far to say I would even steal from, you know, my sister and my cousins who did smoke at the time. You know, they would buy like quarters. And I was like, they're not going to notice one bud. Like, let's be real. Like, they're not going to notice this. And, I kind of did that for a whole while. I'm admitting a lot of stuff. This would be a very confessional podcast. And good, because I need to be called out on my shit. No, just kidding. I'm not doing this kind of stuff anymore. However, oh my fucking God. There was a time when I was like a junior. I think it was senior year. No, wait. Junior. Yep, junior year, sorry. It was junior year, and I was in Spanish class, and I was talking to my friend, and I don't know why. I guess because I just needed money for weed, but I stole, like, I took the rest of my cousin's vodka, which, by the way, vodka is disgusting. Ew. You might as well just drink rubbing alcohol. 70 or 91%, doesn't fucking matter. It tastes exactly like vodka. Anyways, I went into the cabinet, and there was like literally one shot left of Smirnoff raspberry. Smirnoff raspberry. I thought I said Smirnoff, but I meant to say Smirnoff. Smirnoff raspberry. There was like one shot left, and I was like, he was willing to pay me $5, and I was like, no one's around. It was like early in the morning before I had to go catch the bus. I just emptied out a water bottle, and just poured the shot in there, and then I went to school. I handed it to him because it was third period and he was already hammered. Good on you, guy. And, you know, I gave it to him. He gave me the $5, which, by the way, $5 for a shot. I'm not a bartender, you know. I don't know really the equivalent to shot to money ratio, but anyways, I gave him the shot. He gave me the $5. $5, yeah. Ballin'. Sorry. He gave me the $5 and we went on our merry ways. Didn't think anything of it until it got to lunchtime, and my best friend Bailey just comes running up to me like, yo, dude, did you fucking steal this from your cousin? And I was shocked. I was like, what the like, no? Like fucking Mark Wahlberg from The Happening. No, I would never do that. But, I tried to play up the card. I was like, no, like, what are you talking about? Yo, because she's pissed right now. Like, she's very furious. Like, she had alcohol and now it's gone. And, like, who else in the apartment would steal, He didn't tell me this, but he told me something like that. Like, yo, she's pissed. And it's just gone. And you need to talk to her right now. And I already was like, fuck. Because what am I supposed to do? I'm caught. I'm caught, but also not caught at the same time. Like, they know it's me. But also, like, I was, like, awaiting an aftermath. Awaiting an explosion. Fucking getting home. So I got home. And this part's kind of fuzzy. But I do remember she was pissed. But I do think she was cool with it. But I remember talking to my parents, just trying to, like, wiggle myself out of it. Because I was fucking 18-year-old Zen was so stupid, man. I was so stupid. Still, I just... A bug just hit my window. And his... All I heard was a... Can you guys hear that? Oh, yeah, you can. I'm sorry that was loud. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm being loud right now. I'm obviously going to touch up the audio in the edit. But if I'm loud, I'm loud. I'm sorry. You might want to listen to this on a low volume. Or just have it on a speaker. Or don't listen to this at all. Fuck it. Jesus. So yeah, that was my stealing alcohol story. What else is there to talk about? I'm 32 minutes in. I could end this if I want. And by this, I mean my life. I'm just kidding. I could end this. Okay, perfect. Why did I start the podcast? I could briefly touch about this. I started this show because honestly, because of the homeless man attack. I was talking to my friend Michael, and he was like, yo, you should start a podcast. Like, tell the story and share your other stories. Like, he kind of encouraged me to do this. So if this turns out shit, you can all blame him. Anyways. No, but I started the show because I felt like I had a lot of stories, and I felt like I had a lot to share about my life, about my opinions. Opinions, by the way. Opinions are personal beliefs, not facts. A lot of people don't understand that. But I just feel like I have a lot to share. And I'm tired of talking to myself and my friends because they get annoyed. And because I get annoyed at them. It's a very love-hate relationship that we all have, but it's cool. It's cool. We all fuck each other. It's cool. But yeah, that's the reason why I started the show. I want to express myself to an audience, to you guys. I want to share my stories. I want to share my life. And in a way that I know that I can most likely do this on a permanent basis. I vividly remember I wanted to do vlogs. And then I had a show back then, and all those kind of fell through. But I honestly feel like the podcast is something that I can just pick up and do. And just not really give that much of a professional forethought into. Because this isn't meant to be professional. This isn't meant to, yes, in a sense, I'm putting my foot out there and I'm, expanding out. But I'm not like fucking, like, I'm not seeing this as a business. I'm not seeing this as a professional thing. I want to talk. In a sense, I want this to be like you're talking to your friend or someone who really annoys you. And on that note, that is the perfect ending. I genuinely hope you guys enjoyed. If you listened to this, the entire 34th, 29, 30, 31, 32, if you genuinely sat down and you listened to the entirety 34 minutes of this, then I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm no longer nervous. This is actually really fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to follow my Instagram, only Instagram, right? Because I already know the bots are coming out, trying to make replicas of my fandom, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's in the description below. If you guys enjoyed, thank you very much. Why don't you hit a like, and why don't you share it? I can't believe I fucking said that. Ew. I'm ill. Ew. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for listening, and I will see you guys soon.